and welcome back to my channel, Messing with Resin. And I got some new moulds from Temu. I actually love Temu for their resin moulds, but yeah, bit of a no buy right now. But anyway, as you can see, I'm taking these out the packaging. So we have a teddy bear one and a small oval one. There was other shapes in this style of mould, but I didn't want to go too crazy because I'm in like a TARDIS as it is and I'm running out of room. But these moulds have got a bit of a lip there, and that had a bit of a mark on it, but I hope it doesn't come out in the resin. But anyway, yeah, so you had to buy the mould and then buy this insert, and they are resin hairbrushes. So you can see the oval one for that one. Like I said, I mean, they had a bigger oval, they had a cat and a heart. And I thought, you know, for first time trying, we'll try the bear and the small oval. So we are going to pour some resin into these, and we will start with the oval. I've already spritzed, as you can see, the mould with some isopropyl alcohol. I've got my colours mixed. I just mixed some white and then separated it into these little pots and added 1 drop of alcohol ink just because it was quicker and you get some nice colours doing it that way, and it's easier to mix in a small amount than it is pigment paste. Now, my main concern with this style of mould is that the resin has to go under that oval piece to make the lip, when it's unmoulded, for the hairbrush part to fit into. And I didn't want to try to, because normally I go around the edge with like a cocktail stick or like a nail dotting tool that I've got from when I used to do my nails. And what I didn't want to do was not, because I didn't want to merge the colours any more than I am by, as you can see, just randomly tipping them in places. I didn't want to scratch the inside of the mould. So I was hoping that just by gently pushing the edges and basically just flipping the mould a little bit, like flicking it so it just lifted up a tiny bit, not to pour the resin out of it, but to try and move any of those bubbles. But obviously, until I come to unmould it, or it's a bit drier and I can turn it over and look inside the mould, I'm not going to know. So that's that one done. Now we move on to the bear, and I decided to do a black and white marble. So again, I've mixed my resin and added the pigment paste for these because I wanted it more opaque, and I'm adding obviously more of the white than I am of the black, and just continue tipping it into this cup. Don't worry about the other colours you can see in the cup. I reuse cups so many times until I can no longer reuse them, and then I smash them and take the dried resin out and use that in other projects. So for now we'll just continue to tip that in. I mean, you can even see what I mixed the white in. I had already mixed some glitter in, and all different colours from this one. I mixed the black in. That's the last of the black. See if I can get some more white out. And then we will swirl that into the mould and just let the resin do its thing. Okay, so as you can see, that's that. Now, I don't want to put my mould on top of that, so quick spritz with some isopropyl alcohol to wipe that. Now, as you can see, I've got limited room, so it was a bit of a squeeze to actually pour this in a way that I was happy with. And anyway, here we go. And I just love the way, because as you can see, I'm gently like doing a circle motion with the cup, the way the colours blend together. And then just continue doing that. And again, I've got the concern of the bit that goes around the circle with the little lip. So we could have a bit of fixing to do should any bubbles occur on that part. But it's going to be a few days before I can see that, because even though I'm pouring resin in these two moulds, I'm not quite finished. So a spritz, and then a cover, and then we're done, and we'll just let them dry. Okay, so that's all dry. I love the colours, and as I expected, if you can see, we have a bubble there, we have a nice one there, and there's another one over there. That's going to be something that I'm going to have a proper look at when I take it out and see if it's fixable. But for now, I just want to finish the back of this off. So I've mixed a bit of clear resin just to finish this off in the way that I wanted to. I could have left it in this like pastel rainbow colours, but there's a couple of bits that I wanted to add to it, just because it gives me like unicorn vibes, these colours. So do that, give it a spritz, and then I'm going to add these charms onto the back of it. So we've got like an ice cream unicorn, a cupcake, a pink teddy bear, and a little mermaid. I'm just going to let them sit in there and they will dry, and then we can unmould it and see how big them bubbles are and how much I'm going to have to fix and how hard it's going to be to fix. So that is brush number 1. As you can see, beautiful marble. There doesn't seem to be any bubbles in this one, so this one come out a bit better. And I'm just adding some pre-cut vinyl that I cut on my crew kit to turn this one into a polar bear. I just thought that would look so cute on the marble. I mean, again, the marble is unique, but I just thought, you know, a little polar bear face, even panda bear on the back of this would be, you know, something different, bit of fun, cute little face. And then all I need to do is to just cover that with some resin, and I've got some pre-mix that I've had sitting there to try and disperse the bubbles. It is pretty cold today, and I'm hugging my radiator. I've got my heat mat on full, so hopefully these dry with no defects, because resin does not like the cold. Just push that in to make sure it's everywhere, give it a spritz, and then I'll push it under next to that one. That's why I've got it this way, so then it can fit directly under the box and I can cover it to keep it nice and warm. And then when I come back, we'll unmould them, see how bad them bubbles are, and add the brush parts. Okay, so we're going to unmould the marble panda bear first. And as I was expecting, because of that lip that goes under, it's a bit of a tricky one to unmould. Still struggling. Yes. Now, I was not expecting that bubble there, but I might have a go at fixing it. I'm not too sure yet. I want to see what it looks like once I get the brush part in. And as you can see, not only did I struggle to unmould it, but I'm struggling to get this part in. And yes, I am wearing my dressing gown because it is extremely blooming cold in my shed this morning. So this is the only thing I'm going to be doing. I am not going to be mixing any resin whatsoever because it is so cold. And we are almost there with the help of a lolly stick. And that is that one done. Now onto this one. Now I know this had a fair few bubbles in it when I turned it over and looked, and now I know how to get the mould off of the actual piece. And there we have it. 1, 2, 3. Sad times. I am seriously going to have to see if I can fix these, but I'm not going to put the brush part into it yet, but there it is there. And we're back. So this one is finished. I've decided to leave that bubble. It doesn't really notice and it doesn't cause any issues. So yeah, a cute marble panda bear. This one I did fill in with some UV resin off camera, and they look so pretty. I'm happy with them. These will be available in my Facebook group soon. A link will be in the description box down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.